We have to go into forensic audit and we have to find where the money is. And I'm going to tell you, I have ideas on two ways that I'll talk to you about it. It could either be waste or it could be fraud, right? Or corruption. And so we have to tease those things out. So there are redundancies in the system. We do and look, I was a principal and I had a very low performing school in Spring Branch, and I know what it took. I wanted every person I could get to do interventions. I wanted people to coach my teachers how to teach better. So there are a lot of positions in schools that are not classroom teachers, and we need them. I wanted them as a principal, but we have to look somewhere when you're in a $50 million, and worse now because we're down 2,000 kids. It's going to be even more deficit than it was. So we need to look at every position in a school and say, and almost it's like zero-based budgeting. Let's look at it. The law requires that you have a teacher for every 22 kids in elementary, a little bit higher in secondary. The law requires you have a principal, and the law requires that you have a superintendent. Everything else is a question. Definitely the finances have to have some management because you must report to the state, right? So there's roles that are critical. But in the end, we pare it down. What are those things that are essential? And then we do a forensic audit of where we're spending money. For example, we have some facilities like the Berry Center and the VPAC. Do we do custodial, do you have the whole crews for those people with an org chart that has leadership on it? Do you have others, like where are there redundancies in the system? There's also, and I'll tell you, when you go block walking, you hear a bunch. So I've been knocking on doors for weeks. People talk about the sidewalk that was laid, and then they see it was torn up a year later for another sidewalk to be laid. We'll talk about turf fields that were pulled up for sprinkler system or put back down, pulled up. So I think there's places where we're not super careful with the taxpayers' dollars. Often we'll say the bond program, the voters voted, so you must do it. But I'm afraid that we don't have an eye to savings. And I'll even say it could be, right now, the bonds, there's your operating budget and there's your bonds. And so the whole bond side, we can maybe have another conversation because that one I question. Actually, I started questioning corruption, and then that's when I started getting attacked for corruption, which led to tape conversations. So
let's tell me about that.
Shall we go there? Okay,
yeah.
So did I answer your question as far as
Yes.
the finances, the budget? A forensic audit and one that has a digital footprint to make sure no one changes records. We just need to go in and understand how the money is spent in the school district. Unfortunately, before I ever got to the board, I had people try to decide if I should say names or not.